Hello, friends. So, a lot of you know that John and I have decided to hike the Appalachian Trail, but not many of you know the reason why. I'm sure a lot of you just think I'm crazy and you're not even wondering or questioning it because I've been known to do some crazy things in the past, but there is an actual reason why I chose to do this trail. I'll let John's reasons be up to him to share, but I want to share why I'm doing it. So just this past year, well, I guess rewind a little bit. 5 years ago, I had open heart surgery for an ascending aortic aneurysm. Some of you know the details of that story, and some of you don't. And I'll get into it deeper on a deeper level another day. But to start, I had open heart surgery. A few years after that, I was diagnosed with PTSD, and I had to sort of rebuild myself mentally as well as physically. And along that journey came this deep love for hiking. And what hiking does is it allows me to shut my brain off and sort of get into my heart space and really think about and focus on the things that are really actually meaningful in life. And it was around this time last year that I read a book by Tommy Spalding called The Heart-Led Leader. And I was blown away by this book. I was just, it got me. It tugged on my heartstrings. It's stories of all of these heart-led leaders and why they are that way and how they became that way. And at the time, I was trying to define my business philosophy and who I was as a leader. And this book just spoke to my heart. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I didn't want to sit and read stories about people who were heart-led leaders. I wanted to become one fully. And in this book, it talks about the 18-inch journey. So there are 18 inches from your head to your heart. And the 18-inch journey is about getting out of your head and down here. So in that moment of, I can't just read this book, I need to do this, I thought, I need to take a physical journey. Like, I don't want to just take this mental journey. I want to take a physical journey and embrace this fully. And what better way to do that than hiking? So I came home and I told John the story, and at first I think he might have thought I was a little bit crazy too. But after a few weeks, he mulled it over and he said, "You know what, babe? I think you might be onto something." So we weren't sure if we were going to do a cycling trip or hiking, but we sort of quickly decided that for our first long adventure, that hiking made more sense for us with just like the lifestyle that we wanted to lead for 6 entire months. So we were thinking about either the PCT, which is the Pacific Coast Trail, or the AT, which is the Appalachian Trail. And we decided on the Appalachian Trail. And that's all she wrote. As soon as John said yes, I just ran with it. I started telling everybody that I could. I guess at the time I didn't want to tell work too early, but they know now. But I just started to tell everybody and make it real. And right now, we are 78 days away from hiking the trail. And brief side note, which again, like something else I'll get into on another day, is just this past year, I started a foundation for aortic disease with 2 other women. And it's called Aortic Hope. If you have not checked out our Facebook link yet, it's on my Facebook wall, I'm pretty certain, like right up front. So do that, because we're trying to raise awareness about aortic disease. Not many people know what it is, and they don't really know how to, like, anybody in the community doesn't know how to express what it is. So this is one of the missions in my mind, is I want to start off on this journey and raise awareness for aortic disease while just figuring out ways to raise awareness for this silent killer. Stories for another day. But that's the story of why I'm hiking the Appalachian Trail. And it's wild and crazy, but so am I, and so is John. So we would love to have you along for the ride. We'll be posting pictures and videos all along the way, and encouragement is encouraged because we are going to need it. I think it's going to be beautiful, but I think at times it's going to feel like a sufferfest. And on a mental level, I'm looking forward to days like that to overcome it, overcome those negative thoughts. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. Yeah. Talk to you later.